Now that we've finished knitting our scarf, you'll be left with a number of short ends where you've joined in the new yarn that we need to sew into our knitting. To do that, we use a large yarn or wool needle. It has quite a blunt end and a large eye to thread your yarn through. So the easiest way to do that is if you fold your yarn over your needle like that and just thread that end into your eye and pull that through. So today I'm going to show you how to sew the ends through the stripes of your fabric. That way it'll keep your edges nice and neat. You could also sew them along the ends. To do this, it's quite easy just to follow with the grey thread the grey line of the knitting. So take your thread under that first loop, come back, we're going from the top to the bottom, whatever works best for you, and just take it across that row of knitting. We're just working around the stitches, we're not piercing the yarn. And once you've gone about 5 centimetres, just give it a little stretch out, and then you can cut your end off close to where it finished, like that, and that'll give you a really neat finish to your scarf. The other thing we're going to do today is to fringe your scarf, just like this one. So to do this, we're going to flip our knitting over onto the right side and we'll fringe it from the other end. So we take a piece of cardboard to cut our fringes. This one's 23 centimetres long. So we just start at one end, hold it secure, and all we need to do is wrap your yarn, not too tightly. However many times you need to. Then you just cut the yarn at one end and then just take your scissors through to the end and cut through all your fringes. For this scarf we're using 5 lengths for each fringe. So what you do is just fold them in half. We take a crochet hook, so you want a reasonably large one for this particular scarf. Find where you want to place your first fringe, and we're just going to do this on the second stitch in from the edge. Take your crochet hook through the stitch, hook up your fringes and pull them through to the wrong side, and you'll find you have a little loop here. What you need to do is then pull the fringe ends through that loop. Then carefully ease that down so you form a knot. And that's one fringe finished. What you do once you've finished it is take your scissors and just trim those ends neatly so that they're all even. And that's it, finished one fringe.